Okay. Yeah, looks like we're live. And if y'all want to just say a quick thing to make sure my OBS is picking you guys up, that'd be great.
Hello. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Please press 1 for English. Para español, no prime inuitis.
Awesome. Coming in great. Coming in great.
I would kill anyone for €2.
And some pocket lint? Because I can get you some pocket lint.
No, just the €2, because then I can save up to buy
What if it was my pocket lint?
something. Well, then anyone you want, of course.
Okay.
Okay. Last time at the Witchlight Carnival, you guys were hanging out in the Pixie Kingdom. And Tanewk, who is not here today, learned from one of the pixies that sometimes guests go into the Hall of Illusions and don't come out again. So that might be a good place to head off to next after this, but you guys can do what you want.
I assume they get eaten.
Okay.
You assume they get eaten?
I'm joking, but like we're looking for we're looking for that portal thingy.
Yeah.
We were looking for the...
We're looking for a Fey crossing here in the carnival.
A Fey crossing.
Mm-hmm. And so far,
Yes,
the people that you've talked to don't know exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure one of them told you that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light both know where the Fey crossing is.
Yes. So we've been killing time until the thing.
Yep. I would say you
happens.
guys have time for one more activity before the big top extravaganza. Though, I mean, I'm kind of bummed that Trevor's not here because he really wanted to do that. So
yeah.
Well, then he should have shown up.
I mean, I want him to participate in that, so we might like fudge time a little bit, and
very fair.
Fine.
So that
Cool.
he can do the big
More
top.
rides.
More rides.
Maybe we could do two things.
I can pet the dog.
There's no dog.
I can make John make everything take way longer.
I
will
guess that's true.
Canonically murder John, and you'll have to make a new character for the next day. Okay.
You know, I can't even say that Themi probably wouldn't help because she probably would, honestly. So,
yeah.
Hello, my name is John Quick. I lost my ability to cut to the chase.
Yeah, well,
To
that
not cut to the
character
chase,
would
there we
die
go.
quickly.
Aw.
violence.
Violence!
I also now have a soundboard of me super swifty saying I'm here for coordinated violence.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So what would you guys like to do?
So we
I still
the
kind of believe that we should just find Mr. Witchlight and no, Mr. Light.
Well, I'm Mr. Witchlight. Just throwing that out there.
And then break the kneecaps. And then tell them.
I mean, I'm
Force them
Mr.
to tell us
Witchlight's
what we need.
assistant.
Oh, you're changing your story now, Johnny boy.
Well, I didn't want, you know.
I thought you were Mr. Witchlight.
Threats of violence will change a man into a different man.
I've seen it happen.
Seen it happen.
Okay, but also we should actually just go check out the mirror thing area. Place.
Okay.
Yeah, the moop of mirrors.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the Hall of Illusions. It's right across the thoroughfare from the Pixie Kingdom, so.
The Hall of Illusions.
The Theremin Fair.
God damn it. Yeah.
It's not even a good joke.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I think we should go snail racing.
I
Oh,
forgot to grab my dice.
I'm down.
I'm looking at it and I'm like, that would eat up time.
Can confirm that would eat up time. Yeah,
You could
actually.
light them in fire, have escargot.
What?
I don't know how that's made. I assume it's fire.
It's a lot of snail death. actually.
Wonderful. My favorite type of death,
Okay.
canonically.
So
Okay.
specific.
Why is my light?
So I
Oh,
need
it's
I
about to
need
fall
some I
off.
need some consensus. Where do you guys want to go?
I want to go to the Hall of
Oh.
Illusions because John will totally not have a identity crisis looking at himself in the mirror over and over and over again with a
Hmm.
fake smile that he can't get rid of.
Okay.
Oh.
I love that type of torture. Let's go there.
I second that
Oh my
motion.
Yeah,
god, you
let's
guys
go.
are awful.
I know. But you love me
I
anyway.
do.
Oh, I have firebolt.
All of illusions.
How would I cast fireball?
So if you want to move your tokens over there, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh shit. Oh, there's my token. Yeah.
As you're walking through down the thoroughfare to kind of like down and around or up and around or whatever, because there's only 2 entrances to the Pixie Kingdom, and you can't go like straight across. You have to go like a little bit down and around. There's giant singing flowers burst from the ground and start singing to you guys as you pass by, like little barbershop quartet style singing flowers.
I firebolt.
Do you
That
really?
was my instinct too.
No, not really. I almost do, but I don't.
John Knife would have pruned these so quickly.
They're just singing to you. They're not doing anything else. They're not hurting you.
Something about these
I like-
singing flowers seems suspicious.
I light the tip of my staff on fire and just like hold it out so that these things keep away from me.
They can't move. They're flowers stuck in the ground.
That's their problem. That's their problem. How'd they pop
like
out of
them
the
problem.
ground?
They're
They could
they're
pop
like
anywhere.
dandelions and daisies and like little
Whoop-de-doops and
yeah.
One time, I knew a
pick
dog
one?
named Daisy, vicious. I assume the flowers are the same. You pick one?
I would like to know if I could pick one.
If you tried, you'd be stopped by a hand, like a carnival hand, a witchlight hand.
Then
Happens.
Be like, no,
hand of Maronia.
don't touch the flowers.
no touchy.
Because
Yeah, fine.
remember, like you guys are
We are on a warning.
under extra surveillance because of your behavior at the ticket booth. So
What? What behavior?
don't
acting
gaslight
like a
me. We're not
moron.
doing that.
Roll to gaslight.
Oh no, I've frozen.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
No, sir, that's
It's
just
fine.
death.
It's fine.
And
My camera is
unfortunately
just
for
so
you,
crap.
Oh no.
Death's name is Erica.
I don't believe him.
Whose
He's just
name
holding
is
perfectly
Erica?
still.
What?
Oh, Death.
Oh.
He said, I'm frozen. I said, no, sir, that's Death. And I said, unfortunately for you, her name's Erica, aka Elfie.
The goddess of death.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I figure, is there anyone like at the front of this place when we're approaching, aside from these really annoying flowers?
And the people that are, like, watching us.
They're not-
Oh yeah.
They're not trying to like charm us with their music, right?
They're
This
singing.
isn't a
No,
siren
no,
song
it's
that
just-
needs to be dealt with swiftly.
they're
I can't believe even the flowers are mocking me.
they're just singing happy little tunes as a barbershop quartet.
I approach, start going on about. Oh, so you know that I lost my ability to sing here, and now it's this big joke where even the flowers can sing.
Oh, no. Oh, we just
Do you want the flowers to like attack you or something?
No, I do not. But I also think
They
I
could
could.
try.
The flowers ignore you. Any attempts to interact with them ignore you and just keep on singing. So,
Okay.
all right. So as you guys are coming close to the Hall of Illusions, there is a display cabinet, like as you kind of approach. A wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and a green flowing cape hovers inside a glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. A halfling couple holds hands as they approach the glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing butterfly face paint. As he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, his sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling in face paint begins sobbing and darts into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punched.
Imagine.
Anyone who wants to can roll a history check to see if you know anything about Tasha.
Yeah.
The DC is 15.
Yeah, I'll try to.
15.
I won't try it. It's already been taken care of. John Jokes doesn't put in extra effort. Come on.
Okay.
Extra.
Effort.
Okay. Do any of you guys approach the cabinet to look closer or anything?
Oh yeah.
I'll like nudge. No, you might hit me. I'll nudge Jug. No, not his Jug. I'll nudge John with my stick.
I will
try and get him
caress.
to go closer.
I will caress the cabinet a little too slowly.
Okay. I'd like you to make a
regrets.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. What if
And a charisma roll.
does it change at all if I lick the cabinet?
That's terrifying.
No.
Do it anyway.
Okay, well I do also lick the cabinet, but my thing didn't show up. There it goes.
There it is.
16.
Okay.
I am licking the cabinet
That
at this
is
point.
really weird. But okay. You feel like the urge to laugh kind of like seizes you for a second, and you let out a little bit of a chuckle, and then it passes and you're fine. But it was kind of one of those
Thank God.
one of those like, oh.
Being forced to laugh. Totally not something I go through every day.
Legacy, you remember from your history check that Tasha was as like one of the aliases used by a legendary archmage called Igwilv the Witch Queen. You don't really know much more about her than that.
Igwilv.
Igloo the Lich Queen.
Iguan.
You are invited to kneel.
Ewan McGregor the Lich Queen.
Oh no. I can't wait for
That
death.
feels incorrect.
John. We're all gonna die.
Igwilv the Witch Queen. Because it's 2 G's. You gotta pronounce both.
I mean, I assume this place is super magical, so there's no point checking. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, so you've interacted with the cabinet. You saw what went down with the 2 halflings. What do you guys want to do?
I think we should go in further and fuck around.
Could I open the cabinet?
No.
Okay. Then I would like to go
Smash it
inside
open.
too.
No.
We're gonna get kicked out.
No, I'm just gonna say no.
Okay.
No.
She can't kill us all. TPK this early on.
The cabinet hates you and ate all of you. The cabinet is a secret veshling.
No. The cabinet is like a gelatinous cube.
It's an ooblex.
Oh, no.
So you see the halfling woman, like she was rolling on the ground laughing while you guys were dealing with the thing. And she saw her boyfriend run into the tent, and she finally catches her breath and stands up, and she's like, "Reuben, come back. I'm sorry, Reuben." And she goes and she doesn't quite run after him. But she goes up to the front of the tent and is like calling for him.
I mean, she was right
Poor
to laugh.
girl.
Proposing to someone in a circus is pathetic.
Poor girl thinks she's married to a sandwich.
Oh,
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Reuben sandwich.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very low tier there.
Mm-hmm.
John Jokes has to try to be funny constantly. That doesn't mean it works almost ever.
So, are you guys going to continue to go into the Hall of Illusions?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to push past that lady to get in if I have to.
God, jokes said, fuck you.
I hope that
Wow.
couple breaks up.
Oh, wow. You
Yeah.
guys. I am disappointed in you.
What,
You know, I
it's-
see
they
why
deserve
Reuben
to
ran
not be
away.
happy. Yeah.
Being so dramatic in front of the Hall of Illusions, it's like you're making a big deal out of things. You're making a scene.
Here's what you say. She's like,
Ah,
I
shit.
didn't mean to laugh. I don't
That's
know.
kind of worse.
I was overcome with the urge to laugh and I couldn't stop. Like,
At his proposal, of course.
no, it was weird. Like,
I know everyone's
Yeah, the
first time is
proposal
weird.
was pretty weird.
she starts crying. This large tent is painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into pools of color. The helical stripes of the tent's pointed canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole display seems designed to befuddle onlookers. A clown, dressed in muted garb, stands at the tent's entrance, blinking at you. And he's holding a ticket puncher.
There's a clown?
Mm-hmm.
Hell nah.
Cool.
I sacrificed John.
What?
Yeah.
What?
What did you say?
Oh, I sacrificed John to the clown.
You know, why is the clown in muted colors? That's not very
Yeah, that's
clown-like.
unsettling. Is it like
I mean,
What's
it's
your
fine,
deal,
it's just
funny
a bit-
man?
Is it like he's
What's
muted
your
though
deal?
because the costume is old, or
No, he's just. Ah!
Oh, aren't you just the most depressing little weirdo I've ever seen?
Haven't looked in the mirror in a while then.
Ah.
John's on a roll
He's-
today, guys.
He kind of shrugs and goes. But you can tell he is very sad.
The fuck?
Freaking so many manic pixie dream girls here. It's ridiculous.
So when you, John, when you say you said what's your deal, funny man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He kind of points to his throat, like taps on it, and then like he's trying to mime something to you, like tapping his throat and like crossing his hands in like an X gesture.
Femi's like, I've heard of this movie. Kiss the girl.
I need to tweet.
Why did you say that like a gremlin?
If you want to figure out what he's trying to tell you, you can roll like an insight or a perception.
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure it's that he can't talk, but I'm also going to be an ass
Yeah.
about this and risk not figuring it out. There we go.
I expect nothing less from John.
I
He's
think he wants
joking.
you to put him
Somebody
out of his
save the
misery.
boy.
What?
Is John the only one that's rolling?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I'll
I've been
roll
trying to get
2.
my Screen set up so I can see.
Good, because I'm assuming that he's choking and I'm about to squish this little fairy man.
Not a.
That is-
He's not a fairy.
Ugh, nat
He's got the
20.
wings.
They're whatever. So a legacy, you can tell. So he does some more miming, like he like taps his throat, like does the X with his hands, and kind of mimes like removing something from his throat and like hiding it, so you can kind of get the impression that he's trying to tell you that someone stole his voice.
I mean, that's what I assumed.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Okay.
I'm just gonna let whatever John is gonna. I think Legacy knows. I just want to see what's gonna happen with John.
Okay.
The funny sad man is choking. Somebody, quick! Just, I start slapping him on the back a little bit. Come on!
He
out of there.
starts coughing and like smacking you away.
Oh no.
Once again, Mr. Witchlight saving lives.
He gives
Good
you this.
job.
He gives you this look like he looks at John with like a really like quizzical expression. Then looks at Legacy because he can kind of tell that you understand what he's trying to say, and he's like he's like
Seems very grateful, John.
Oh no.
well,
Well,
since you
here's
you
my
would
ticket.
oh yeah he punches your
Yeah.
ticket, but he can sense that you're like getting what he's laying down, so he starts miming some more, like
Oh
flapping
yeah,
it.
do you know who stole your whatever?
Yeah, he starts like flapping his arms like a bird.
If it's a fairy or a bird, you've got to be way more specific. Can you write?
Oh no.
Wait, could you could you write it down for my compatriots?
Or you could just tell him
Great. I'll take
flap,
out.
flap once for fairy.
I'm not doing this flap once shit. I'm doing this. Write
Yeah.
down what you need to tell me, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
I'll pass him a page and a pen.
All right. So he grabs the things and he starts to draw little figures. He draws something that looks like himself, like with an X over his like throat area, and then right next to him is what looks like a raven.
A what?
A raven.
Okay.
But like a person-shaped raven. I don't know how to explain that. Where it's like
a kenku.
Like a kenku.
If you guys recognize that as a kenku, that's what he's drawing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And he starts like pointing at the kenku.
Any specific place this happened, or like does the bird ugly thing go anywhere specifically? Also, this is a drawing, right? This is a drawing. Okay, great.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to see where he was when this happened. Okay. So to answer your question about where he was when his voice was taken, he draws what looks like a mermaid. Like in the middle of a lake. And he draws a heart around the mermaid, and you can tell he's like smiling, like while he's drawing this, and his cheeks start to like flush a little bit, and he points.
Ah, okay. So Silver Song Lake, potentially. Yep. Okay.
I thought he wanted a mermaid butt.
Okay. Okay. Whatever.
He scribbles something more, and he draws a ring, like a ring with a stone on it, like and then.
Did you propose? Did you trade your like? Oh my god! Did you sell your voice for marriage? That doesn't end well. That ends with like you having to kill your siblings and like, but you not being or like having to kill the love of your life to get your voice back, but then you can't get it back because you don't want to kill the love of your life. Did that happen?
He's starting to get a little
kill
distressed.
the love of his life.
Yeah, but then it's like if you were willing to kill the love of your life, they weren't the love of your life, so you don't deserve your voice back. So now the person that you had like a big crush on is dead, and you've learned your lesson, but you can't talk, and you've killed someone.
That's why he's sad.
He's starting to
poor
like cry silently.
Okay,
Femi is
back
just
onto
like
the page.
looking at both of them like, what the fuck? Like, huh?
He pulls out from his pocket the ring that he drew, and
So
he
you could have just taken that out instead of this ugly squiggle.
and he
I mean, he is pretty bad at drawing.
he taps it onto the mermaid, and then shrugs.
Is this your wife?
Is this a ring of mermaids?
Is it enchanted in any way?
Did you try to propose to the
again-
mermaid and then you lost your voice?
Yeah, he's pointing
basically what I said.
at Themi. Yeah.
Yeah. If he wears the ring, he too will become a mermaid. But he's sad
Or
because
like
his fingers are too small.
And he puts it back in his pocket.
They do look... Yeah, great, okay. What the fuck are we supposed to do with that? You got your voice stolen because you proposed to a mermaid? I feel like...
Man, I just wanted to go into this weird mirror place and self-reflect. I mean, self-reflect because there's a lot of mirrors. Because they reflect everywhere. Haha.
Yeah, when you start talking about the mirrors, he like shrinks back a little bit, like he's scared.
John jokes as another tear go down his face as he was forced to make a joke again.
He pulls out his ticket puncher, and he like gestures for you all to walk inside, and he'll punch your tickets if you still want to go in.
Perfect.
I'll use the one we took off that guy.
Oh yeah, you did get a ticket from the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, punch.
Perfect.
Okay.
When
hold
we
on.
get in, I do want to say to like the rest of the group, so like, are we going to help out that weird mermaid pervert, or what are we doing here?
If we get his voice, we could, you know, have a little contract to give it back to him.
You don't think that guy could sing beforehand, right? And you don't think like if someone else obtained his voice, they would be able to sing. Not like that's
Or
anything
that-
I would be interested in, but you know.
Did you have like a weird thing with the mermaid?
No. Well, not lately, but
Mm.
there's no way this is the same lady. There's no way this would be the same mermaid.
If you lick a fish, does that do things to your voice? Or is it just gross? Like
You
I
know,
just mean
I
like
wouldn't
a
know.
fish that's not been cooked.
Do I need to roll a history check to figure that out?
Femi is
I'll
just
do it.
like,
to figure what out.
No, nothing not important.
No,
If
no.
you
It's
lick
I
a
was
fish-
reading my notes. What did you want to roll a history
If you
check about?
lick a fish part of a mermaid, but it's not cooked, do you magically lose your voice?
Sure. You can roll nature checks.
I just got the joke.
It's okay.
There's no joke. This is serious.
Okay. I can't believe I'm about to roll a nature check to figure this out right quick. God damn it.
Well, John, you know for sure that wouldn't work.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
John's very
Legacy,
smart.
Legacy, and Themi are like, I mean, no one's
Something to try.
Yeah, it's could be worth it. Who knows?
John doesn't share the information that he knows to be a fact.
Continuing to be useless.
Okay, as you guys walk into the Hall of Illusions,
I have to go pee, but continue.
no, go pee. We'll
I
wait.
can't hold my pee. I'm not
Well-
good at that.
We'll wait.
Okay. It's very weird that Trevor is probably like he is the Elfie of this campaign. Keeping shit on track.
No,
Right.
he's not.
Ha!
Themi worries me because she doesn't have impulse control, and that's just kind of a problem I have in general. Also, my token's like gone.
Oh, that's weird. What happened? Yours
know.
and legacies are gone. Huh.
Maybe when I was switching tabs or something, I might have accidentally backspaced it or something. I somehow. I don't
I'll
know.
put them back down.
Cool.
I need to fidget, so I might try to braid my hair.
Your very short hair.
Yeah, the
That could be
back is
fun.
longer. Right? So, like, if I braid it or if I use, like, because I was wondering if I could get waves in it using either, you guys know about, like, the chopstick thing?
Mm-hmm.
There's also
Yeah.
a way to do it if you take bobby pins and, like, hold on, I've got two in my hair. So the sides are long or shorter, like not down here because that's like buzzed, obviously, but like up here is shorter than it is. But back here has a lot of length. Because it just grows. Like back here is like a short bob, but the sides haven't caught up yet. But it works for the most part, especially if I wear a headband. So I've just kind of kept it because I don't want to have a pixie cut again. And I've been trying to let it grow. But if you take two bobby pins, you basically put them in your hair, and you weave your hair almost like a figure eight around it.
Mm.
And then you
Okay.
sleep with it in, or if you like blow dry it with heat, it curls it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a pin curl.
Mm-hmm. So I was wondering, I was like, because when my hair gets long enough, because it's so fine, I'm gonna go get it permed. But I'm not gonna get like curls. I'll probably get kind of how Erica just has like waves, so it adds volume by my scalp. But because my hair is so thin, it doesn't hold curls if I curl it myself with like heat. My hair is literally just too thin.
A spiral perm would probably be a good one to get something similar to what Erica has.
Yeah, because I feel like my hair is so thin that it would just relax. Like even if it's a perm, like eventually it'll relax.
Well, you gotta be sure to treat your hair well and not color it for a good long while.
Yeah, I've never had a perm before, but I'm not gonna worry about getting it permed until my hair gets down to like at least like this part of my hair, which is like the shortest parts, like down to like here. So I've still got a while. And my hair grows really slow. Except for by my neck. And that is why I have somewhat of a small mullet.
Rowan ended up getting a mullet.
Huh?
Oh, the artist formerly known as Nathaniel and formerly known as Kai.
Hello.
Oh, got a mullet?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a shaggy mullet you can get that I thought about trying to have them cut my hair like, but I don't know.
Yeah. It pulls off well enough. Anyhow, hello, Casey.
Hello.
Hi.
So as you guys are walking through the Hall of Illusions, it's just covered in mirrors. And you notice that the mirrors towards the front of the tent show your reflections as like your reflections of as you looked when you were children. So if you want to describe that in particular, then go for it. Otherwise, we can move on.
No one?
I don't know. You immediately smiled, so I thought you had shit to say.
I do.
Well, then you can go first.
Yeah.
Okay. John sees himself when he was younger. He was like, he's got his He's got his lute. He's playing in the mirror. He's like looking very happy, very like content with the respect he's getting from his performance. He like just looks so much more hopeful for the future about his career, him continuing his legacy. He's all done up in like his family's fine clothes, keeping their family like crest on his chest. It's very important to him. He just like is glowing with just like anticipation, happiness for like the life that he has set up and the legacy he is set to continue. And as John's looking at this, he goes, "Oh, well, that's just look at that little weirdo who has loving parents. What a well, I'm glad I'm not around any of them anymore, and you know what? I hope they're dead." And he just turns around and walks on by, maybe crying a little bit.
Oh no. Legacy, do you want to share?
Well, that was fucking a trip.
You've seen my wiki articles.
Yeah, why stop giving people sad backstories, you asshole.
Fucking never.
Somehow a happy backstory was just, I don't know, that it became, I don't know. Okay, that sucked. In like the best way. I don't know, Legacy as a small child, just not nearly as intricate, but like just very ordinary, almost really, really like not very well looked after clothes. Cause, you know, so many important parents, but also you're kind of just like a trading chip. So it's, I don't know, just like a child that's obviously not being looked after, but is just sort of like being kept alive. Cause like this is useful. This is my bidding child.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know, kind of like the type of child that just really wants you to talk to them for like no reason.
It's lost reading books for hours to escape into a fantasy world.
No, it just follows you and just looks, just waits. But yeah, just you know, Legacy doesn't have a dramatic act like a reaction to it. It's fine.
Okay. Themi, what do you see?
Themi sees herself before she was a warlock with her royal lordshipy family looking all very prim and proper as a normal fairy does. So natural greens, you know, brown, tans, flowery type pinks before her wings were tattered by becoming a warlock, you know, with long flowing hair, being the prim, proper little princess that she was, with her parents looking happily behind her. But then behind her parents are a bunch of figures that also look like a bunch of fairies, but they kind of have like evil looking clown laughter faces on them. So like shit out of your nightmares.
Mm.
And while Themi's smiling on the inside, she's like, "Oh my god, getting out of here. Holy fuck." Yeah.
Okay. That's nightmare fuel. Great, thanks.
So you're both rich and neither of you said anything.
As you as you walk through the tent, you notice that your reflections in the mirrors are getting progressively older until you get to like your present day reflections. And then if you keep going forward, you notice that your reflections are more elderly looking. Like a possible projection of what you might look like when you're old. So let's go reverse order. Themi, what do you think you would look like as an old fairy fart?
As an old fairy fart. All right. So, the way I imagine it is Themi's hair's grown out just a little bit. She kind of wears most of it back with a headband that is a light pink stripe in the middle with on either side 2 darker purple stripes with 2 little pom-poms by her ears. With her bangs being a little bit down in her face, and the rest of the back of her hair is looking very solid cinnamon bun type roll. It's not super long though. She imagines that she might have a little bit of a cane or a, stick to slap people with. It doesn't really matter. Short, small, little old lady who looks like she takes nobody's shit. And probably carries pebbles in her pocket to throw at people.
Pebbles.
Yes.
Like actual rocks, not the pseudo dragon.
Yes.
All right, Legacy.
Aww.
What would she look like as an old lady?
Well, I already have a staff because some of us are already decrepit. No, well, we just have magical staff. But I figure she would be hunched a lot more and like actually using the staff as like a helper to walk. Just for fun, I think she'd look a lot more like bestial. Just sort of looks horrific. Not her like old, messy, and just kind of angrier.
Okay.
Just like, years of working overtime, just sick of everything. But like old and cute, Yeah, totally. So much gray hair. And so much hair in general.
Perfect.
What about you, John?
Also like really, really grown out horns, even more so.
Okay.
Badass. I want to. I think. Oh my god, my nose is just awful.
John Jokes doesn't get old
So
age,
sorry.
he just dies.
Yeah, John Jokes looks it's just like a gravestone. No. John Jokes, he looks and he sees like because elves they age really slowly and they don't typically look super old ever. But he looks like he's aged so much. He's got like the deepest wrinkles around his eyes and around his mouth from like forced smiling, forced jokes, forced laughing for centuries perhaps. And he's wearing like caked on clown makeup to just keep on being funny forever and ever and ever. And his hair has gotten super long. He's got a long beard. And it looks like he's just been like he's got stains around his eyes where he's cried from not being able to say what he wants to say or be serious ever. And he just looks like a person filled with regret over how he had to spend his life, never being able to have like a serious moment or a serious connection with anyone. And
That hurts my heart.
and John looks at this and he's like, that's pretty funny. Okay, well, next thing. I want to see what everyone else is looking at.
Man, John.
So, while you guys are weaving your way through this hall of mirrors, is anyone on the lookout for Reuben, the little halfling that ran in here earlier?
The sandwich man. Absolutely, I am hungry.
I'll also look for him, but I'm gonna bully him if I find him.
Okay, I would like
Same.
anyone who is searching for him, I would like you to make a perception check. The DC is 15.
Aw.
You
Okay.
find a sandwich.
Yeah, there's John, you find a little like wrapper that looks like it has like the butt
Please
end
tell
of
me it has.
the butt end of a baguette
Oh,
sandwich. It's got like a little
John looks at he's like,
little piece of lettuce stuck in there still.
he picks it up. He's like, haha, guys, it'd be really funny if I just ate this right now off the floor without thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Yes, I found our friend Ruben. Okay.
Oh, I really wish I could give you inspiration for that, but I can't.
Oh,
Because technically you guys can't get inspiration until you receive or until you find your lost things.
damn it.
But there should be another way to reward that. Um,
Maybe a D6 addition to a roll in the future.
how about a D4? One time use.
I will gladly take it.
Okay.
I have to blow my nose, but I will be listening and I will be back.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, Legacy, you notice Ruben is standing in front of a mirror. And he's kind of like wringing his hands and like talking a little bit to the reflection in the mirror. But it's not just him that's in the reflection. You see a little girl wearing a pig mask in the reflection, and she's whispering back to him.
What are they saying?
Not close enough to hear. But as soon as she sees you, like, she briefly makes eye contact with you and then retreats into the into shadow of in the reflection. But Ruben kind of seems to like snap out of whatever like stupor he was in while he was chatting with her, and he looks around.
Was it a magical stupor, or was it like just he was, you know, in the
he was just engaged in the conversation.
Okay.
Kind of like oblivious to anything outside. It wasn't like the magical or like the dazed thing with the kid earlier. It was a little bit different.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll walk up beside him and just be like, "Well, what does he look like? Is he old in like his mirror thing? What's up?"
He's actually a child in his reflection, I think.
So,
Yeah.
pig lady, just fun. What you looking at? By the way, saw you propose. That was great.
Oh,
great
that was
there.
so embarrassing. I
It's
mean,
fine, buddy. She, you know.
I thought we had something, you know?
Yeah. I bet.
Good
I
thing
mean,
this is
you
not
know,
John.
I mean, sometimes you think you have something with someone and then they like laugh in your face and you find out that they probably didn't value you. But, you know, maybe it had something to do with that pig lady. What was that about?
Oh, she just asked me if I had any regrets. And that if I did,
I bet you've got some of those.
I mean, yeah, I do, I guess. But
Yeah,
she
what did
said
she
she
say
said
she could
that
do about it?
she said that if I did have any regrets, she knew someone who could help me, and I just had to follow her.
That sounds like, now I don't know if you know this, but a lot of face shit going on here. And like
Really?
stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, well, you know, circus. That sounds like a great way to get abducted, but like you do what you want to do, okay? You're your own person and you can make your own mistakes, obviously. Like proposing in a circus.
Oh.
Moron.
Oh. I mean,
but I'm on your side, buddy.
Do you think you think I should have done it?
What did she say to meet you?
Oh, I just hear through the mirror. She was just gonna take me.
Ah,
all I had to do was
want to like put your hand on the mirror.
Oh yeah, all I had to do was take her hand, and she would take me to where I needed to go.
I mean that. I know I just said that's obviously a kidnapping, but that sounds crazy. I'm gonna knock on the mirror.
Nothing happens. It just
okay,
feels
so
like
she only likes desperate, pathetic idiots. Got it.
Oh, that hurt.
John!
that hurt. But I
Okay, John.
gotta go find Ween. and he runs through the hall of illusion.
Don't run into a mirror. You're gonna hit a mirror, you idiot.
Can I try to trip him when he's running past?
Why would you do that?
Because I feel like if he's gonna have a bad day, he should have like a bad day that's like worth talking about to others.
Okay,
And
yeah,
he
we'll
cannot be his
do
D4.
we'll do contested acrobatics.
Okay, I'd like to use my D4.
God damn it.
Okay. What'd I get? Oh, that's pretty good. And now I
Yeah.
gotta roll my D4. I'm gonna make this guy be in pain. Okay, so it's 22.
I mean, he only rolled a 13, so
Beautiful.
he.
I want him to tumble.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Narrate what happens, as long as he's not injured.
Okay.
Erica expected us to be so nice to this guy. I was gonna give him a pep talk before he walked off.
Oh, calling him a moron is a great pep talk.
Well, you gotta knock him down before you build him up.
Mm-hmm.
I see him like running and stuff, and like in my head, I'm like, please, this guy looks like he has had a horrible time. I know it would be funny to trip him, but I definitely shouldn't do that. He looks really sad, and then my leg just extends in front of his path beneath his next step in his stride, and he goes tumbling, falling, maybe a little flip into the mirror, and I turn around and go, wow, you really seem like the kind of guy that somebody would laugh at if they proposed to somebody. Have a nice fall. And then I continue towards Legacy. In my head, I'm just like, I can't believe I did this to that poor sad man.
He gets up and dusts himself off. He's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go marry Ween. Fuck you. And he runs off to his girlfriend. And despite
they're still together?
Despite your shenanigans, they patch things up.
I don't like that.
None
I
of
will
we have
do
anything
anything
to do
within
with
my
it.
power to stop this.
Screw the story.
I
Let's
don't
go
care
break up
about
their
my
wedding.
voice anymore.
You see him run up to her. They have this like a really intense conversation. They're both crying, and then they hug and then they smooch and then they go off to who knows where.
God, I hate that guy.
You're just jealous.
Well, yeah, he absolutely is.
What do you guys want to do
Okay.
now? What
John,
other relationships do you want to ruin?
We'll get to that. But this mirror, apparently only talks to pathetic, stupid men. And so I thought you always look really sad and really heartbroken, but deep inside in like a confused way. So you're probably the perfect person for this. So you could talk to the pig in the mirror.
I
It might
mean,
try to abduct you, but just like it's gonna be like, oh, do you have any regrets? And I know you probably have so many, given by you teared up when you saw yourself as a child. But like,
no,
don't
those
go
were
to it. It's probably an
allergies.
abduction. Okay.
No, and plus, it doesn't have to be a man because, Themi has colored hair, and from my experience, that means a disaster just happened.
Demi is impulsive. I don't think she regrets anything.
That's fair.
But
hold on.
Themi! I'll yell for Themi because I don't know where she is.
Themi's been
With the
watching all
clown
of this
people.
happening, and Themi's like, I regret coming in here. You two are monsters.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll
So
talk
I'm
to the
picturing-
mirror, whatever.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go over there and pretend not to look, and you just like talk to the mirror about all your lifelong regret.
No, I have none. So it'll be a short conversation because I don't regret missing my parents' funeral because they didn't invite me because I'm not serious.
No. The mirror, not me. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hello, mirror. What's the deal? You don't have your own personality, so you just reflect mine at me, and you think that's gonna make me have a moment of, I don't know, self-reflection? Haha, no. A lot of mirrors here, though. Gotta look at myself everywhere I look, which is totally something I've always been okay with.
Does anyone have rope? Oh, I have rope. I'm gonna tie it around our dear friend John in case the mirror tries to kidnap him. And then I'm gonna like tie it around his waist, and then I'm just gonna walk away, but like be holding onto the rope, like just whistling, pretending not to be listening.
Did I try to,
Totally
like, bait
normal.
the mirror into catching me?
You want to do
No,
Is that what
that's
what?
the
I
plan.
should be doing?
You want to do what?
I want to bait the mirror into, like, grabbing me.
Yeah. This is the
All
plan.
right.
You're a noble sacrifice.
So how are you
Oh,
gonna how are
look
you
at
gonna
me.
do this?
By
I'm
being
gonna move
pathetic.
around a lot in the mirror, so then the mirror will be like, "Wow, he's got a lot going on. I want that in here." And yeah. Oh, look at me!
Talk
I
about
am
your
so
family
easy.
again.
I don't
My
know. You're gonna
family.
have to describe it in very intricate detail.
Oh God. That's something
Oh.
man in the mirror, and then I put my hand on the
Oh,
mirror,
okay.
and I go looking like I'm going to sing, but all that happens is, oh God. So, what's the deal with wizards and all those fireball spells they do? Because, like, they always act like fireball's the solution to everything. And it's like, maybe if I only had a little bit of fireball, it'd be fine. But it's never a little bit of fireball. It's always all fireball. Mr. Mirror Man or Mirror Lady, Mirror Person? Theys, thems, he shims, bins?
All you see is your reflection.
Okay, interesting. So when is this mirror supposed to be interesting? I mean, it's interesting now because I am fascinating, but other than that.
So just like out of curiosity, what's it like at home?
Oh, at home is fantastic. Nothing terrible. I wasn't kicked out of my
Yeah.
home. I left willingly.
Yeah, and you don't regret anything at all.
Oh, no, never. Missing my dad's funeral was fine.
I'm sure. Is the mirror biting? I'm just gonna walk up.
From all that you can tell, it's just a regular mirror.
Can I do an Arcana check? I don't know why we didn't start with that before I tried to tempt the mirror.
Yeah, while he's doing that, can I walk up to him, grab his head, push it against the mirror, and then just go, "Come on, mirror, look, it's so pathetic. Don't you want this? Look, you know how many issues this guy has? Don't you just want to offer him a way out?"
Okay,
My mom told me to not come by anymore.
John, you can do an Arcana check, but the DC is going to be like 18.
That's fine.
Can I give him advantage by smushing his head against it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see. This one will be a 20 for sure.
No.
No.
No, I mean, from what Ruben told you guys, the mirror does something, but you just don't know how to trigger it or unlock it.
Oh, he's so sad. He's crying.
My name is Sandwich, and my girlfriend won't marry me because I'm too funny. Haha. God damn. Tough crowd, all the mirrors.
Magic mirror, talk to
My
me right
mic
now or I'll
stand.
smash you.
My mic stand came undone.
Cool. For all intents and purposes, right now it's a mundane mirror.
I'm gonna hold my staff like I'm gonna smash it.
Threaten the mirror? Oh my
Yeah, I'm gonna intimidate the mirror.
What the fuck is the DC for
You
intimidating a
can't
mirror?
intimidate the mirror.
What if my reflection looks scared when she does it?
All right,
It's gonna be
Mulan,
'cause
relax.
Listen,
that?
if I miss, it's John's head.
I said, all right, Mulan, relax. Win, win,
Aw.
This mirror's calling my bluff and I don't like it.
Yeah?
Look at me. I'm stuck in the mirror and I'm not intimidating by your staff. Strike
Look
me.
at me,
Strike
I'm
me
Miss
down
Minnie.
and become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
I kind of want to do it now.
Well, just keep
But-
in mind that if you destroy the mirror,
Property damage.
Mm.
like
Oh,
there could
magic
be
mirror.
consequences.
My woes are too much to bear. I'm just gonna bang my hand against it.
You know, Miss Hummingbird lady, you know, like, you should try to say sad things to the mirror.
Yes, be pathetic. Debbie.
Yeah. like-
You're muted.
I think you're muted.
What?
Be pathetic to the mirror.
Say a pathetic story to the mirror.
I'm trying to summon a pig lady.
A long, long time ago, in a plane of existence far away, there was a little fairy princess who was promised to the other little fairy prince of the next kingdom over. But she realized that she had no love for her family. Her family fucking hated her, and she didn't want to live with that guy because she doesn't even like him at all. She doesn't know his first name, his last name, or his middle name, and she doesn't want to go to an seemingly unknowing strange place. So she decided to sell her soul to the quote-unquote devil and become a warlock, you could say, and gained herself a nifty little sidekick in the god of ravens. She decided that since she was now a warlock, her fairy wings that were once a very nice nature color of which she could not be determined because, royalty. She decided to become the warlock, and they got tattered and purple and pink and all these bright colors, and she gained herself a nifty little sidekick named Poe. She talks to the god of ravens quite often. He was pretty cool, honestly, but her family outcast her, and she just was a disgrace to nature. And in doing so, she lost her ability to be able to control her urges, such as flying at shiny things and headbutting people constantly. So now, since her family hates her, and she is now at the place where she lost said thing that she didn't want to lose, she's now having to travel with a party of folk who are here for violence, and she really does not give two flying fucks. Apparently, they just tried to break up a relationship for this poor guy who really just wanted a sandwich and his new wife. Now we're here, stuck in a mirror thing, trying to talk to a pig. The end.
Okay. Anything?
Nothing.
Okay,
It-
new plan.
Nothing happens except a witchlight hand comes into the Hall of Illusions after
I immediately drop the staff and try to make it look like a walking stick again.
after
And he sticks out her wrist.
hearing some commotion inside. It's this little dwarf guy, and he's like, "Is there a problem in here?"
Yeah,
Then he
your
sticks
mirror
out her
won't.
wrist, like she's getting arrested, and she's like, "Take me away, officer."
The pig
No,
lady
I
won't
have a
talk to us
plan.
in the mirrors.
I one at a time. You, Pointy, what'd you say?
That's charged.
She talking about the ears or the horns?
Oh,
Which
ears.
Pointy?
Ears.
Oh, okay. Well,
You with the ears.
You see, I was minding my own business, eating floor sandwiches, and then apparently there's this pig lady who lives in the mirror, and she won't talk to me, and she won't talk to my friends either. And I would like to say, I am Mr. Witchlight, and I demand to know who this lady is.
Dear God.
He's not well.
He's not okay.
Now listen here. I'm going to give you one chance to leave this tent and move along, or I'm going to remove you from the carnival for causing a ruckus. I've been keeping my eye on you guys. I'm just looking for an excuse.
I mean, your neck
well,
probably
that
really
seems
hurts if
horrible.
you're keeping an eye on myself or her.
Yeah.
You can see his like shoulders like clench up.
By the way, is your life very pathetic? Because if your life's very pathetic, then maybe the mirror will talk to you instead. Can you just like talk about your life story to the mirror real quick, and then we'll go?
You want to know my
Then
last?
he's
You want to know
just
my last
like-
story?
Yeah, have you been like in a horrifying divorce? Did like you have kids that died?
Well,
Then he's
Your
just like,
shins
you
and
know
they show
what?
your
You can just kick us out now.
babysitting you chuckle fucks has been pretty terrible.
No, chuckle fucks.
Could you talk
And
about
he's
that
like-
to the mirror?
Sammy's like, yo, can I write that one down to keep it? Because it's accurate.
It's yours. You can have it.
Thank you. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Chuckle fucks.
By the way, what's your name? 'Cause maybe it's like a pathetic name, and maybe that would work. Have you ever made like a deal with a hag?
Hag, no.
Okay, you look like you have, but okay.
You're
I
here
look
for
like I have.
violence.
What do you
God
mean by
damn.
that?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's fine. It's just something in the eyes.
I'm only gonna ask you one more time. Move along.
I mean, yeah,
he's like,
in
"All right,
like a
good sir."
minute, I've got the walking stick. It's a slow trip.
Demi's like, can you get me out of here? Can I just like
John-
hang out front with you or something, please?
John is leaving, but very slowly, asking questions to each of the mirrors as he passes it.
Dear God.
I'll follow everybody out.
To answer your question, Themi, he says, oh well, I need to follow these guys around.
That's very fair.
And make my circuits around the carnival. But if you want to hang out with Durlagron at the Lost Property Wagon, be my guest. They always love company.
Demi thinks that's a great idea until we all have to meet back up at the tent for the big thing. Or at least for the time being, because if we're all looking for something specifically and she gets kicked out because she's associated with all of you, she's gonna have to whoop some ass.
Aw.
And
And you two apparently are trying real hard to
he
keep
watches you with like an unrelenting stare as you inch your way out of the tent.
I give him a
Hey, it's something in the eyes.
give him a sir,
As
yes, sir.
as I'm leaving, I stop just short of leaving the Hall of Illusions. I turn around and I go, I believe I did leave my sandwich in there.
My sandwich now, bud.
Okay. And now I leave.
And you're for sure you've never hags can disguise themselves. Did you make like a weird deal with like a neighbor that just wanted like a flower?
Hey.
The only neighbors I
flower.
have are the people that work in the carnival. We're a pretty tight knit
Ooh,
group.
That is not.
We look out for each
yeah,
other.
no, that's great. Okay,
Where do you
bye.
live?
What's your social security number?
I don't have to answer either of those questions.
Well, I mean, like, do you live with the carnival, or do you like have your own house? Is this like a factory town situation? What is this?
Oh, we all have a spot where we, sleep.
Do you get paid in gold, or do you get paid in Witchlight dollars? Only redeemable at the Witchlight Carnival.
I get paid in gold.
Okay. What if I was to
And
offer
for-
you 50 Witchlight Buccarinos?
I wouldn't take them because that's not a thing.
Well, I will be taking my dozens of potential dollars elsewhere.
Good.
And for how long have the mirrors been like talking to people?
I wasn't aware they talk to people.
Okay.
I don't think they do that.
You're out of the loop.
Just get out. Get out of here. God.
I have to blow my nose again. I'm so sorry, but someone please take us in a direction.
All right, you are outside
Okay,
the
well,
Hall of
I want to
Illusions.
go talk to Themi
Okay.
at some point.
No, Themi ran away from both of y'all.
I'm
The
gonna go
heck?
to wherever Themi is. I'm following her.
Nope, you don't know, and you can't find out.
Oh my god.
How about that?
Themi, I've met you before.
Yeah. I'm gonna hide from you,
Where's
though.
Where's the goth fairy? Or whatever the heck.
Mm.
You were going to Lost and Found, right? I'm going to Lost and Found.
I'm not
To
going to
try
Lost
and
and Found.
find my friend.
Nope. Nope, I'm not. That's not where I'm going.
I'm gonna fly up and look for the goth fairy, and then I'm gonna go to her.
God, Stone. You're gonna get us all kicked out. We're not
We're not gonna get kicked
out.
out. We're not gonna get kicked out.
Okay, so Themi,
Trust me.
are you trying to actively get away from these two?
For right now, because they legit seems like they on their last leg. She really does not want to be associated with that level of chaos today.
Okay, then
She can appreciate it, but she's like, I know that we came here for something, and I don't know what it is yet, and I need to figure it the fuck out.
okay, so I know we talked about rolling against each other on a case-by-case basis. So in this instance, I would call for stealth from Themi and a contested perception from Legacy, but only if you guys are both okay with rolling against each other. Otherwise, Themi just
I'm
goes and
cool
does
with
her own
it.
thing.
I don't feel like she's hiding from John, so John should probably be right with her.
I feel like she's trying to get away from both y'all, so
Oh. I mean, guilt by
I-
association, I guess.
so what do you think, Ash?
Yeah.
You're okay with rolling stealth?
Would it be stealth or would it be deception?
Well,
Well, you're not actively lying to me about where you are.
That's what
It's
you
just
think.
the can I see you type of thing.
That's what you think.
well, a case could be made for a charisma-based stealth, where instead of trying to hide, you're trying to blend in with the crowd.
This is true.
I'm
Which I
gonna, I'm
could
gonna roll
do.
my perception and see if it's shit, because
Okay,
Oh.
23, not bad.
Oh.
So, despite your best efforts, Legacy does know where you are. Like, she's able to spot you in the crowd. But, like, just barely.
Okay.
I'll walk up very close. My first impulse was to yell her name, but I will walk up close and just go, Themi. Hi. Okay, don't leave. I have a theory about, and I'll take out the picture of like the guy whose life we ruined. No, not that guy. The guy with the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And who also drew a kenku that looked like a crow or a raven. And I'll go, you know how you mentioned how you have like a weird raven shit, like weird warlock raven shit, which is very cool, very like it, very great. What this is a bird man. What if there's an evil bird man that you know, and only you can solve this quest?
Poe's gonna poop on her shoulder.
Don't hurt me. You're gonna what?
she
Oh.
has a little crow companion or a raven companion,
Oh.
a gift from her patron.
Oh,
His name's Poe.
well, Poe is
An asshole.
yeah. You might want to get this bird away from me. I'll cast Prestidigitation.
I can just desummon him.
Oh.
Yep, you might wanna.
And then I'll just summon him again.
Aw.
I'm
John
gonna get
just
kicked
is
out
walk-
if I kill this bird, so I'm gonna.
John just walked in the middle of this, just following Legacy's path. Oh, Themi, I was wondering where you were. Did you know there's a big ass raven that's like your size just flying around?
What?
My patron's here? What?
No, I thought you summoned your bird, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's this big ass raven that's flying around in like your general area. I don't know if you're like afraid of it or anything, but I'm big and I have been compared to a scarecrow before. So I don't think it will mess with you if you're around me.
You know what? I see it.
Many
Is
a
this
field
how
I've
you
protected from
guys
the crow.
feel with Ollie all the time?
Well, you know, when the joke thing doesn't work out, you've got a second job.
To be honest, me becoming a scarecrow was kind of an accident. One time this town didn't like what I said about all of their moms. So they decided to tie me up in
All
a
of
field,
their
and
moms.
turns out I was very efficient at keeping away the birds.
Okay.
Then they kept on trying to fill me with straw, and it was... I left that gig.
So
I
about
have
the
so
raven
many
thing.
questions.
Yeah. Wait, how did you offend everyone's mom? Was it like a? Did you go down a line? Or
Oh,
was
no,
it
no,
like a
no.
general
Small town,
statement?
one family.
Oh, really small town. And they were just paying
Oh.
you to tell jokes and be a scarecrow.
That
This
means
is
just
oddly
like
rich small town.
Yeah,
Themi was
anyhow,
just
Themi, where are
like-
we going?
Themi goes, that reminds me of this one place that I heard in this land called Michigandiala.
Oh,
What?
God.
I think the town's name was Shobius.
God damn you.
Talk about
Bring up
knowing
that town, I really
everybody.
was a scarecrow. Huh? Proud of everyone? No. You know, John just like, so Themi, where are we going all together? The three
Yeah.
amigos. I don't even know what that word means.
The three amigos.
Themi just like looks up to the
Me
sky.
go where you go.
And she's like, why? Why? What did I do?
Is your patron up there?
She is a raven. So yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's a thing.
Can you like talk to your patron whenever, or do you have to do like a ritual, or do you have to do like you just get plucked or some just like a bird descend and just pick you up?
I have no idea.
What? I feel like you should know by now.
clue. Oh no. I mean, I've got Poe. I figured out how to
How
get
long
Poe
have you
pretty
been a
easy.
warlock for?
What's today?
Tuesday.
Since about nobody's business because I can't remember.
I was about to say it'd be wild if it was like 4 days.
Yeah.
It's been about, when did you guys all lose your stuff?
I didn't lose anything. What are you talking about? I've been this way my whole life. Totally normal. Completely acceptable to society.
Why weren't you like this in the mirror thing? This is great.
What?
Okay, I kind of want to go check out those weird mermaid things because that feels like the next lead that we've got, which I don't know how much we're investigating leads because we're kind of insane. But I feel like if we go ask the mermaid about the wedding, like the proposal that went terribly, people need to stop proposing in this place. It doesn't go well.
I'm wondering if maybe if like he went to propose to the mermaid and he dropped the ring.
No, because he pulled out the ring. He had the ring.
He had the actual ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He drew it ugly and then he took it out and it was great.
Oh, so I wonder if he proposed to her and either she said no.
Yeah, and, like then his voice went missing, but apparently a bird stole it
But
and
isn't
not
that
the
the
mermaid.
same
Mermaids always
mermaid?
steal voices though. That's their whole thing.
And
That and
what did
like
the mermaid
tax
lose,
evasion
though? True. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
and drowning people.
Yeah. But what did the mermaid lose? Isn't that the same mermaid that we went by for the moths?
I don't know if the mermaid lost something. Wait, wasn't there shit with the mermaid before? What happened with the mermaid?
Yes, yeah. No, there was something with the mermaid. And I forgot what it is.
I know this one was
There
dating
could
a
be
mermaid at some
multiple.
point.
There could be multiple mermaids.
Johnny.
Johnny boy.
So you guys are going to the lake?
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
I
not?
would like to see the mermaid.
Let's go to the beach. Beach, let's go to the waves. Say, what they gonna say? I get the rest
All
of this.
the evil feckers I ever like, never a mermaid. They don't make deals that often. They just like take things. There's no deal. It's just like mine.
No.
Thieving bitches.
My nose itch, sorry.
Also, like mermaids have like hoarding problems, I think, a lot of the time. Which is
Very
like,
fair.
how do you have such a hoarding problem? You live in the ocean, there's like tons of room. Why are you stuffing it all in this one room?
Who needs that many dingle hoppers?
Also, it's
That's
everything's
funny.
rusting.
Okay, so you guys are going to Silversong Lake.
Yes.
When you get there, you also notice that the jetty for the gondola swans is there, like in that same area. So after you're done dealing with the mermaid or whatever, you can ride the gondola swans if you want to. No big deal if you don't want to.
I would never get on a swan.
Mist gathers at the banks of a shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lakeshore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical creatures that whirl around her as she performs.
Can we tell what these creatures are?
Just like
Is one of
there's
them a fairy?
there's like horses and birds and rabbits and cats and maybe some
Fairies?
butterflies maybe.
Hmm.
They're just like, they're not real. They're just water-based illusions or like little
Yeah.
Legacy
construct
takes
things.
out earplugs. Just
Earplugs.
stuff some stuff in the ears.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being siren song today.
In John's
Femi.
head, he.
Not again.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Femi, because no impulse control, immediately is like, let it go, I'm a dub, doo.
The mermaid hears you and like focuses on you and sings the next part of the song back to you.
That's how they get you. Demi's dead.
On the inside. Because my hearth is in Ohio.
John, you
God,
should sing
no.
along.
Oh yeah, I could totally sing. It's just the problem is right now my throat is sore, and like I could totally sing, but the problem is like I'm more of a stand-up comedian kind of guy, which has really worked out well for me. So yeah.
Femi, did you want to respond or do anything or?
Yeah, I sing the part after that.
Okay. She like picks up on the rapport that's building there, and she sings the next part, but it's like really I don't know how to explain it. It's like Idina Menzel on steroids.
Okay. Themi gives her like a bow, you know, or like a curtsy. He's like, all right, you win, you win, you win.
And she's all like, very, you know,
Disney
eth-
princess.
yeah, like very, very ethereal and like gentle, like floating around in her bowl. And she continues to sing. But you all hear in the crowd, like someone, you can't really like pinpoint where it comes from. But they say, I heard a chicken sing better than that. And
So somebody in the crowd
Talented
says
chicken.
it.
somebody in the crowd. Mm-hmm.
Am I singing?
No,
Hers?
yeah, after the mermaid does her little thing, then you hear the heckler, and she kind of like, the mermaid looks a little like perturbed at it, but then she continues to sing. And then
Okay.
a little while later, like, well, actually, before we do that, do you guys do anything in response to that?
Well, I want to see who it is.
Continue.
Okay.
I want to put a face to the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Face to the voice.
I would like anyone who's trying to figure out where this voice is coming from can make a perception check.
I would like Poe to figure out where that voice is coming from.
Okay. Can you make a perception based off of his?
No, but he is
thing?
allowed to fly away from me.
Hmm?
And he can look at things.
Okay, well, what we can do is either you can make a perception using his stats, like a perception check, or you can have him give you advantage on perception.
Okay, advantage, because I don't think he has stats. Not yet.
Oh my god, phone. I left my dice upstairs, so I don't want to go get it.
Oh.
So do I just like that?
Yep.
You'd roll a d20, then. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, she
Sorry,
got
you're
it.
doing the advantage thing.
Yeah, with advantage. Okay, that's pretty good.
A 6.
Very cool.
Okay, so John, you can't really tell where it's coming from. But
I kind of feel like it's John.
But Legacy and Themi, you guys managed to what do you guys see? You see like some random bald dude, or like with like not bald but like thinning hair, just like standing there like in the crowd with like a smug look on his face, like ha ha ha. And then he notice him, and he like darts away.
I'm
Like-
following him.
Yeah, okay.
Poe will follow both of them.
Also,
Okay.
I can also fly.
Yeah, Poe can fly too, so Poe will just go with you and I'll stay with John.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a great person to stay around.
I was
I
gonna
know.
leave him off, but the fact that he ran, I have the urge to chase him.
Yeah, the urge to chase him. Okay. So,
Yeah.
I would like you to make an investigation check, please.
Hell
And
yeah.
since Poe is helping you,
Oh god, -1.
since Poe is helping you, you can do this with advantage.
Oh, thank you so much, Poe. I
Poe's
forgive you
great.
for pooping on my shoulder. Screw you,
Mm.
Poe!
Oh,
Nope.
This is so sad.
Nope. He
you're
manages
telling me that the DC's above a 4?
The DC was 13.
Yeah. Crazy.
Ooh.
Imagine.
The 4 is basically a 13.
Mm.
Why them
Oh yes, of
ends?
course.
If you move the 1 away from the floor, if
I
you
love
move 1
you.
away from the floor, put it to the side, and then there'd be a 3 and a 1, and then that would be a 13.
No,
Or 31.
you you lose him in the crowd.
Aw.
Shit, balls. Okay. Okay, well maybe we don't chase random bald men. Whoop-de-doo. Why did he run? That's insane. Okay, I'll go. I don't. Okay, I'll go back.
I'm gonna go back. You
Yeah.
can see that the mermaid is her song has faltered a little bit, and let's see. And after a few minutes, she actually like just hops out of her bowl and swims downstream, like, and just leaves because she's so upset.
Okay, well that's a little sensitive. So I was the only one that chased the random bald man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, John watched you take off and just kind of laughed, but that was about it for him.
Yeah. I blame the bird. Okay, well, bad news is we can't talk to the fish lady if she's underwater because I don't think any of us can breathe underwater. Maybe. John, are you able to?
Well,
You
I
should
can't breathe
definitely
underwater,
test.
but I can shout very loudly underwater. Like, shove my head in the water and then I'll scream.
Okay, I grab his head immediately.
And then underwater...
Some of the onlookers are like, what the heck?
Don't worry,
Underwater,
we're friends.
I scream.
Didn't get any of that.
It didn't pick up at all, but
No.
it's just...
He asked me to do this.
I'm like clawing at her hands because it's been too long.
No, I'm not letting him up.
One of the people comes by and is like, "You're gonna drown him. Let him up."
But he'll say when.
Themi slowly backs into the crowd.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious he wants to get up now.
I'm gonna wait until he stops resisting and then I'll let him up.
I mean, if
Okay,
you don't
eventually
let him up right now, I'm gonna go grab one of the Witchlight hands.
Eventually,
I mean,
my
I've got 2 hands. I could do this twice.
my character being so sad and stuff is like, well, I mean, I can't exactly turn death into a joke, but then my compulsion is like, yes, you can.
Oh,
And so I'm kicking wildly behind me.
You're kicking.
Okay,
Is
fine.
that what
I
you
pull
said?
him back up.
Yes, I'm kicking. Oh God! Well, thank you. First I was really thirsty, but I'm fine now. Thank you.
See? He's fine. Over dramatic. Took it like a champ, and I'm gonna slap him real hard on the back to get the water out.
I would never do that to my friend. You're so weird. And they walk away.
Yeah,
Amazing,
where are
my
your
camera
friends?
Made me blue when I drowned.
No, they're not engaging in conversation. They say their piece and then walk
Bye.
away.
So the mermaid didn't react to that at all, John?
I mean, I didn't see a mermaid. I just thought I might die.
Okay. How about, since you were underwater, you can make a perception check to see if you noticed where she swam. But you'll be
Great, so if you fail, we're doing it again.
you'll be at disadvantage because
Oh.
Legacy was,
But I'm helping.
No, that's not helping.
How am I gonna roll this at disadvantage on the sheet?
Just roll it twice and we'll take the lower one.
Okay.
I think I was helping.
Can we just appreciate the fact that Erica just had to be like, no, that wasn't helping, that was attempted murder?
Hey, it was a consensual attempted murder. And it wasn't attempted murder because I pulled him up.
The lake was well, the water's pretty clear, so but she had already exited the lake area by the time you were submerged, so you weren't able to see anything. See where she went.
Okay.
But
Maybe you could go again and look for clues.
if you all remember from looking at the map of the carnival, there is a river that goes all the way around the perimeter.
No, she could be anywhere. Fuck this bitch.
And there
okay, I have
are
to go pee, but
there are gondola swans nearby that you could ride
Ooh.
that go around the perimeter. While you think
Okay,
on that, I'm also going to go to the bathroom and we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Where do you guys want to go next?
Thinking.
Well, weren't we gonna go on the gondola?
We're gonna go on the
Swans?
gondolas down the river.
I've never seen this word before.
And we're not going to drown our counterparts because PvP has not been turned on.
It
Thought we
wasn't
went-
PvP, it was friendship.
I thought we went on
Yeah.
the swans before. I am so dumb.
Mm-mm. You guys have
Ooh.
not gone on the swans.
See,
Oh, I
I
just
was
pronounced it
thinking-
weird.
I was thinking we go on the swans and then, like, never mind.
And then chaos ensues. And
Well,
we
then I was just thinking, like, we could just look. Head
well, the
first.
mermaid is
Oh,
in
yeah.
the river. And
It's clear water.
luckily for us,
I
the
know, but it'll
swan.
be even clearer.
the swans
yeah,
go down the river,
Yeah.
where the mermaid is currently located. So, if you two don't kill
It's
each other,
almost like this was a designed
almost, almost.
a book.
Oh. It's almost
A
like
book
this
with
whole
this-
thing was planned out.
It's almost like wow.
It's almost like we're supposed to be
If
heading.
we have to get our tickets
direction.
stamped for this stupid cool swan ride, I'm gonna be fine with it, but also I'm just so cheap.
It does cost a ticket punch for the gondola ride.
I hope
Wow,
that they take
fine.
2 from each of you.
Oh, how dare you?
How
We've
is
been
the
by-
most how is the impulsive one so non-impulsive?
Because you're both doing it enough for me.
I don't believe you.
We have been working to
Agreed.
find our lost things.
Uh-huh. And commit heinous
Crime.
acts.
This is how
of-
it works in the business.
in the tooth business.
My business.
The tooth business. You take out
What
the
the tooth business?
the tooth business.
John can't handle people being funnier than him, so he walks over to the gondola. Sorry, the gondola swans, and he just hands over his stick. He's like, "All right, do your little punchy punch thing for you to collect all your little paper punches, you paper punching pervert."
The little gnome that's like punching the tickets is like, enjoy your ride, sir. Click.
Yeah, and enjoy my little paper punch. I continue on my way to the swan rides.
Demi
Okay.
behind me is like,
Take
yeah.
Wow. All right. Enormous swans glide through the water here, pulling ornate wooden gondolas draped in flowers. The swans disappear into banks of silver mist as they wend their way down the river. A jetty extends ahead, at the end of which a waiting swan preens its feathers. And that is the one you will be taking. That is the gondola.
The
I
gondola.
thought I would ride on the swans.
No.
But now I understand that the gondola part, yes, I'm not stupid. I knew how this worked from the beginning, I promise.
I thought you were gonna ride a goose. I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then I guess I get on the ride. Is anyone joining me?
Yeah, but I just want an opportunity to try drown you again, but I'm not gonna do it.
Themi, are you coming with? You can fly, so I don't know how fun it'll be for you.
I'll go on the gondola.
Okay.
So you guys are approaching the gondola. The swan kind of peeks her head out from under her wing that she's been preening. And she's like, watch your step. Keep your arms and legs inside the gondola at all times. And we won't have problem. Yes?
Oh
Yes.
my god, I did not expect you to talk, Mr. or Mrs. Goose.
My
It's
name
Mr.
my name is
Witchlight.
Featherine. Thank you very much.
Lovely to meet you, Featherine. I'm Mr. Witchlight. I will enjoy the ride today.
Good. And you won't get
A
inside.
pleasure.
But how are you saying that, Legacy?
What?
Is this like a flirty thing or?
It's a flirt. I'm immediately attracted to
God.
this one.
Greek mythology
Okay.
intensifies.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll just a general charisma check, please.
I love that people knew. That Erica knew. Wait, a charisma checker?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just general charisma.
Well,
That's not too bad.
yeah, but it's not what myth could get.
Yeah.
Hmm. The swan.
Oh.
She kind of like gives you the side eye, and then a little bit of a wink.
We've got to behave on this right. Okay. All right. Great. Awesome. Cool.
And like, once you all are situated in the gondola, she starts, slowly pulling away from the jetty and heading, past the let's see. I'm looking at the map, and it looks like the swans go in either direction around the map. So, we're gonna say that she starts heading west through the lake, and then it kind of turns like slightly like south, heading back down towards the southern end of the carnival. This ride will take about an hour or so to go all the way around, so you have time to converse with the swan, look for the mermaid, talk amongst yourselves, whatever.
Above
So
table,
how long have you been here at this? Yeah. No, go on.
I just want to say, Erica, very proud of you for learning your cardinal directions so well. It's character development, and I love it.
Thanks.
What?
Well, I
Could
mean,
she not?
I don't do well with cardinal directions. I really don't.
Me neither.
But you're doing good now.
Erica bad at something that exists? What? I mean, not anymore, but what?
It takes practice. Anyway,
I'm gonna flirt with the swan the whole time. So, like, if someone else wants to look for the mermaid, that'd be great.
Since I fly with wings, I feel like it's probably not a good idea for me to get them wet. And since you two are a little busy, causing absolute fucking chaos.
No.
I mean,
No.
yeah, I figure one of y'all could go take a water bath again real quick. Except for this time, both of
John's
y'all don't
already
have
wet.
to be in. This is true. John can just go take a swan dive into the lake.
John's
But
already wet,
you
and then
don't need to
I'm
assist him with that.
Legacy's getting there with her goose flirting.
I'm working on it.
Okay, so the swan feathering turns to Legacy, and she's like, "You seem like sweet girl. Answer me this question.
Mhm.
How do I know that you exist? How do I know that I exist? How do we know that any of this is real?"
You don't know that I'm a... I mean, I don't know if it's real. But I mean, honestly, it must not be real if you're here, because you are just unbelievable. Like, I believed the world was real until I met you, and now it's just like, wow. How long have you been working here? Like,
very long
just
time.
been here this whole time? Just like, person in your life, another goose. Or swan. What is this again? What am I hitting on?
You're talking to a swan.
A giant talking swan.
They're literally not even in the same fowl family.
Are you?
They both
Are you?
noticed.
Are you? Blah, blah, sorry, went from Russian to Scottish there.
I thought it was Irish.
Do you want to know if I have mate? Is that
yes,
what
and
you're
if you're,
asking?
you know, of course. Yeah. Not it's too forward, but you know,
Seduce.
I don't want to
the
intrude.
Seduce. Seduce.
I am totally fine to fight for your honor, just so you know.
It's not even a goose.
I wasn't even asking.
Well, perhaps I like to be mysterious and won't tell you.
I love that.
Anyone else
Guys,
want to
I
talk to
think
the bird?
I want to look for the mermaid, please.
Okay. Go ahead.
Femi's trying to meditate.
Did you? Okay, go ahead and make a perception check, John.
Because my eyes have been wetted by water, would that make me have advantage? I know.
No.
It won't, but
No.
okay.
Because goose.
Okay. You see a little ways. Let's see. Where are you guys at now? I'll say after a little bit you guys have made it about here.
Okay.
You see the mermaid like just like a flick of her tail out from the water in this area at this bend over by the Hall of Illusions.
Okay.
And it might take a few minutes before you guys get there.
Okay. I mean, John would definitely share that. He's like, so you know that lady who was like singing along and then she didn't do very good, then she swam away?
Oh, you mean Palasha? The mermaid?
Yeah. Polish Tasha. She's somewhere around there. I saw the lady. She's down on the bend there.
You'll say she swam away. What happened?
Well, I mean, I figure she swims everywhere, so, like, I guess saying swam away wasn't that important. But anyhow, someone booed her and was kind of a prick about it, and then she swam away. Really dramatic situation. You know, I feel like as Mr. Witchlight, it's my responsibility to be sure that all of my employees are okay.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Mr. Witchlight. I own this carnival. Which, by the way, how are you holding up? Like, little employee goose lady.
Are you...
I nudge him very hard.
Are you making joke?
Me? No, never. I'm Mr. Witchlight. I'm a very important man.
He thinks he's a comedian.
That makes sense. Not very funny.
Also, I'm gonna lower my wings as much as possible because I've learned that that's a swan's mated ritual.
Well, you keep in mind that Featherine is facing away from you, so she can't necessarily see what you're doing.
I'm just being prepared.
It's hard to see Palasha be upset. Last time I saw her upset was when Candlefoot tried to propose, and it just went poorly, so poorly.
Homie's name is Candlefoot.
Oh man, I just put him as little clown in the picture.
Yes, Palasha
Why
and Candlefoot. They are, how you say, OTP of the carnival.
OTP.
We all ship them, if you
Oh,
know what I mean. We
You've
root for
enslaved
their
them and you're going
relationship.
to ship them off.
No, we want them to be together.
Have they've been dating?
They were going. Yes, they've been going steady for a while.
Well, it's strange that it was rejected. That's so sad.
Well, I think the feeling was mutual, but when he tried to propose, suddenly he could not speak. And
he was, yeah.
and I guess Palasha took that poorly, and she was upset.
You know, we're on the hunt, and we're trying to figure out what happened with that actually, so that we can get the happy couple back together. Apparently, we're under the impression that his voice was stolen from him by a bird thing. He drew this picture. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. I'll fly and show the picture. Because I can also fly.
Oh.
Yeah, like an evil bird thing.
Hmm.
I don't know what type. I can't tell if it's meant to be like a half person or.
I have not seen this creature before, but you may want to talk to Burley. He's one of the higher up Witchlight hands. He knows everybody. So
I have a question.
If anyone has seen this creature, it would be him.
Where would we find him?
Was that the guy from the mirror place?
Oh, are you asking Erica?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, imagine.
Legacy, what were you saying?
I was just asking where would we find this person? Broly.
Oh, he's usually guarding the staff wagons behind the big top. A waste of his potential, if you ask me. He's very, very astute for a bugbear. We've had many, many interesting conversations.
Competition.
My mic stand came undone again. I'm getting so mad here.
Did you say a bugbear?
Da.
Like a
bugbear.
Okay.
Well, we'll just have to talk to him and, we'll see. I'm gonna go back. What spells do I have?
So you are getting close to where Palasha is. And you can kind of see her like cowering. She's not underwater, but like she's like watching the gondolas as they go by, like just like her eyes above water, and her hair is like spread out like on the surface of the water, like inky tendrils.
What color is her hair?
Why would you ask me those questions?
Because if she can be confused for an alligator, I don't want to be confused.
Okay.
Confusing her for an alligator.
Inky tendrils.
What if she's secretly elfy? Does she have pink hair?
Well, it appears I was mistaken with my description. She does not have hair.
Lady.
So
My kind of girl.
Love that.
We stand a bald queen.
Let me pull up a picture of her.
Look at me. I have my hair in a ponytail. Wow.
Nice.
She actually has big fin type things coming out of her head.
Oh, kind of like one of those, like, I forget what they're called, but like the water horses, where it's kind of like instead of like a mane, they have like a fin.
Something like that, but it's like multiple fins.
Okay.
Like long fins that kind of like.
Ooh. You know what? I get why she rejected his proposal now.
Why? Are you saying that as
way out of his league?
Are you saying that as John or as Sebastian?
Both.
Both. Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly,
I stay on it. She cute.
Everyone
She's
sings
great.
for the fish woman.
So now that you see her and know where she is, what do you guys want to do?
Bow down. Hello. Do you see her? She's fucking adorable. I love her.
there's got to be some way to get her to come up. You two are close. Could you know how to call her up so that we could talk to her, maybe?
Yeah, John's over here trying to grow gills.
What?
Well, you said
like-
you said you were trying to get Candlefoot and Palasha back together, so I don't see why I couldn't, pause the gondola
Get
for
the
a while.
OTP back.
We can go over
Yes.
there and you can talk to her for a few minutes, but we can't idle for too long.
Have to stay on schedule. Yeah.
There are other
mean,
guests
we could-
for me to ferry around.
How many stamps do we have?
What?
How many push things? What is it called?
Punches?
Punches. We need more punches.
I haven't been
Oh,
keeping
I'd
track of
love
how
to
many
know.
punches you guys have had. At least 3.
I've completely lost track at this point.
So
All I know is I have one less.
She like gently
One
like
more.
pulls the gondola, not right up next to Palasha, but kind of close, and
She's so graceful.
she kind of like gives her a little. I don't really know what sound swans make, like a honk. I don't know, to like get her
Yeah.
attention, and Palasha like looks over and like sinks further down into the water, but like her eyes are still visible.
Well, hello, Miss Fish.
Oh, you can't be the one to talk first.
Okay, then someone else, please.
Oh my God.
No one else was talking, so I really
Legacy like
Please.
fully covers his mouth immediately.
Perfect.
Just
Hello, my name's Themi. And if anybody else on this lovely crazy train
no,
opens their
you go. I'm
mouth,
behaving.
oh yes, opens their mouth, pay no mind currently. I'm not sure what type of mood they're in. We're here to see about getting you and your beloved Candlefoot back in speaking terms.
Yeah.
She cautiously swims up to the gondola and rises out of the water a little bit, like just her face, like her chin is still partially submerged. She says, "Do you really mean that? I want to be with Candlefoot more than anything."
He seemed
Why?
the same way. Don't mind that little voice. We're just not going to mention it.
But then why?
And I look to both of them and I'm like, we don't want to die. Or just stay underwater until the bubbles stop. So
I mean, if it was with this swan, yeah.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to roll for initiative and turn on PV. I'm just kidding.
Almost like for I need to win, and then yeah, okay.
But I kind of just want to give her like the lowdown that we talked to Candlefoot, or we attempted to talk to Candlefoot, and he kind of gave us like the gist by writing of what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought that it's really sad that they're all in the same area, but that they can't be together and he can't talk, because that seems like it'd be very not good to work somewhere like this and not be able to talk.
I'll pass Themi the picture.
Yeah. And I'll be like, he drew us this and mimed us some stuff. We tried our best.
So someone stole his voice. She kind of like touches her throat.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why he froze.
Yeah, he kind of did that, but made like a X or like a, kind of sign.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of took it as he can't talk anymore, speaking as he didn't. Everybody else has said, okay, ticket please, and they've punched our ticket. And like he was just kind of like, meh, because he can't talk.
Well, if you could find whoever stole his voice, I'd be most grateful. In fact, if you can give Candlefoot's voice back to him,
Ash?
I'll teach you all how to sing. How does that sound?
Oh god, wait.
Yes. What's wrong?
What happened?
Wait,
I don't
did you
know.
say teach how to sing?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, like, just throwing this out there. Like, you don't think that, like, you could make me know how to sing?
I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but I can give you some singing lessons.
Am I required to have a voice that can sing, or will you give me one upon admission?
We'll work with what you got.
This
John
whole
is
mermaid.
John
Yes.
is slightly appeased, but not really, because he really needs a voice that is capable of singing.
Okay, so Klutzie's internet just went down, and
Oof.
Ash needs to leave.
Yes, Jordan works
Ah.
the shift this week, so I need to
Right.
allow him to sleep, which sucks because he gets up at like 6 a.m.
Okay. And the cameras are all messed up now.
Yeah.
Aw.
I figured too it's a good thing because then, hopefully Trevor won't miss the big top.
Mm-hmm. So we can call it a night here if you want. This is a good place to stop.
Yeah, we've
Probably.
got a good lead. Nobody died, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm learning to behave.
Are you though? Because listen, I was waiting for her to be like, PvP's turned on, go ham.
Oh god, no, I'm trying. I'm trying to get better.
I feel like this is how everybody feels with Ollie though. I'm not sorry.
You know what? Touche.
Look at it. It's so small.
But thank you very much for DMing again, Erica. I really do appreciate it.
I love you.
I love you too. And you're welcome.
Okay.
I'm glad
I'm gonna turn off all my lights.
I'm glad no one died.
Me too.
I thought she was gonna hold John until the bubble stopped, and I was like, oh man.
I mean, I get it.
I mean, John may or may not be my most beloved or most hated person at the same time, but it is either one or the other, and both at the same time.
I do like John's inner conflict of being like, this would be a very funny way for me to die. Wait, no, it wouldn't. And then just
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, Luis. Oh boy. Well, it's 10:04.
Okay,
Alright.
well, to everyone who is watching the stream, thank you, or watching the VOD afterwards, thank you for the views and everything. Hopefully we'll be back next week with more Wild Beyond the Witchlight. So catch you later.
And no more bubbles.
Yes, I will not be sick. I hope.